What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and today we are going to have a conversation about TJ Holmes. And after that, we're going to talk about Miss Kim Godwin. Now, Miss Kim Godwin is the president of ABC. I feel like something is going on. I feel like it's something that's going on. And I'm going to say that I'm kind of glad TJ did get a lawyer because I think something is going on. I think Disney and ABC are trying to do something, and it's not going to look good for them. So they're trying to figure a way out to get rid of TJ altogether. That's what I think. I feel that way. Now, sometimes when you have friends that work for other networks and they have friends that work in the network that this stuff is going on, you can get somewhere a little bit. All right, you can get somewhere. So, anyway, here's what I think is going on. Here's the timeline. TJ married Marilee in 2010, right? Okay, 2010. Husband and wife, TJ and Marilee. Then 2015, they said him and Jasmine was messing around for a couple of months, right? Okay. Then here's another person whose not identity has been released. Okay. All we know about her was she was an overnight producer. And they was messing around with each other. Okay. This is all while he was with his wife now. All while he was with his wife. Then we have Natasha Singh from 2016 to 2019. Now, she destroyed her marriage, but his marriage was still hanging on by a thread, okay? So, Marilee, I guess she was like, you know what? Hey, I'm going to try to stick it out and see if we can get over this, get through this, okay? So, he was messing with Natasha from 2016 to 2019. Okay, pause. Then we have Amy Robach. Okay, and they've been messing around for a while. I don't care what nobody say. They just got caught on camera in November of 2022, but they was messing around for a very long time before that. Trust and believe. So now we have that timeline. But here's the thing. It seemed like once he got caught with Amy, right? All those videos and pictures and stuff coming out and them hanging out together. They going to the cabin. They going to Miami. They pictures and videos of them is just all over the internet, right? But okay, so why haven't we heard anything about these other affairs before he was with Amy? That's what I find very interesting. I find it very interesting that once he was with Amy, okay, yes, they worked on the same show. Yes, they were flirting on air, and yes, they were messing around. But it just seems like as soon as those pictures and those videos hit the fan, everything was just like, okay, let's see what's going on. Because, and here's where Kim Godwin ties into all of this. She said in the beginning they wasn't going to get no disciplinary action against them or anything because they are two consenting adults. They came back to work, and that's when that video was out, and they were saying, oh, it's going to be a very long weekend. We want to keep going and going and going, right? Okay. After that, they was taken off the air. They were benched, right? Who made that call? Because Kim said they were fine coming back to work. But then all of a sudden, they was taken off the air. Now, Kim, for what I was reading and what I also heard, Kim did not take them off the air. Disney, owns ABC. So they wanted to make sure that the network stayed clean and made sure it stayed family-like, because now the morale of the whole show is low. Okay, now it doesn't feel like a family show anymore from what they were saying. So the person over Kim Godwin took them off the show. All right? Fine. We thought they was going to be off the air for a few days or whatever the case may be, even a week. Okay, after the holidays. They're still not back yet. So here's what I think is going on. And I'm kind of glad that TJ did hire a lawyer, because I think they're trying to get rid of him. Now, why haven't all this stuff that he has done so much in the office with these women and these relationships hasn't come out before now? You would have thought it would have came out before now. No, I didn't hear it. If anyone else heard about it, let me know. I did not hear about it. So now it's like they finding all these things that was happening to build something against him so they can have a valid reason why he can't come back to the show. You get what I'm saying? Now, Kim Godwin, the reason why she was under fire because of Amy and TJ, because she did tell them there was no disciplinary action being against them. But then again, they were benched. That didn't come from her. She didn't bench them. Somebody over her did that. But this is why I think Kim need to watch her back at that network. They both need to watch their back at the network, but Kim needs to watch her back more because she investigated, okay? She investigated something that happened, I think, in 2021 of somebody that worked for the network was accused of, SH, sexual assault, sexual harassment, right? So she put that person on suspension for that, just for an investigation to make sure everything was okay, make sure who was lying, who was telling the truth. They investigated the whole thing. Disney, okay, president, he got upset with Kim because she did that. Okay, but she did her job. If there was some type of harassment going on, why are you mad because she did her job? So I feel like they trying to pin something on her to make it look like, okay, it's her fault, but it's not her fault that TJ and Amy are benched. I think they have a little vendetta against her anyway, and she need to watch her back, and she need to watch her job, because I don't think she's safe. So when I came across that article, I was like, oh, okay, now this makes a lot of sense. This is why she's under fire, okay? Because she did her job and investigated somebody, and Disney didn't like it. But you should be glad that she did her job. So what that says about Disney, right? Okay. Now, as for TJ, I don't understand why all this stuff didn't come out in the wash before he started messing with Amy. It seems like somebody knew this stuff. They had dirt on him. They didn't bring it to the forefront until this thing with Amy came too much to close or to put a cap on it. It's everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. Now they want to make him seem like he's a dog, which he is. Okay, he's a serial cheater. But now they have a very good reason. Okay, look at his track record. Look how he's moving. He can't come on. I'm telling you, something is not right. I think they want him gone. They just don't know how to do it and how to move. He hired a lawyer because let me tell you something. If the lawyer did not think he had a case, they would not have taken his case. That lawyer knows he has a case. So now ABC and Disney got to figure out a way. How can they get rid of TJ and Amy? Amy, I'm going to say a question mark. Okay? How can we get rid of TJ Holmes without making it look like it's a race thing and so they don't get any backlash? How can we get rid of him? But I tell you one thing, if I want him to exit and don't work for the network anymore, they better pay heavy. He better make sure he has a great exit package because I think he's getting ready to get screwed. I really do. And I sat down and I thought about everything. And I'm like, wait a minute now. I'm still on his wife's side because I feel like he shouldn't be cheating on his wife. He has children. You're putting yourself out there like that and you have a child with your wife that is watching all of this, probably. And I'm pretty sure his ex-wife is trying to keep this all from her, her hearing it. But still, things slip through the cracks, okay? Lack of discretion and respect. Okay, that's what his ex-wife said. Now, he has older kids. So I guess they can handle it a little bit better. But still, you have a family out there that shouldn't be watching you going through, doing all this stuff. Their name shouldn't be in the news like that. So, here's my thing. I think what's going to happen, and I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, hey, whatever. I'll eat that if I'm wrong. But I'm telling you, they setting this man up for something. Because why haven't they put this stuff out before Amy? That's the big question. Why he wasn't exposed before this whole thing with Amy Robach? He was married now while he was doing all this bumping and grinding with these other females. He was married and even had a 3-year relationship with Natasha Singh. So they knew all of that. They knew all of that. They didn't put it out there. But now that he's with Amy Robach and they was caught out there with, the big old scandal. Oh, well, look what happened. Look what's going on. Now we're getting stories of TJ messing with this one. He was messing with that one. He did this and he did that. Oh, well, another thing they were saying how he was. He was so mean and nasty in the office and, to other staffers. He was always yelling at staff members. He was just really nasty. Okay, but if he was that nasty, why haven't we heard about it? You feel what I'm saying? So if he was this mean and yelling at people and having a nasty attitude to the staffers, why we didn't hear about that? But now that he was caught in this relationship with Amy, we hearing everything. Okay, so now here it is. Amy supposedly said, allegedly, oh, she's blindsided by all this activity that he had going on. Okay, well, she's so blindsided. Why are they vacationing together right now? Okay, they are in the airport, getting ready to go somewhere right now. That's what I want to know. If she was so blindsided and she felt the type of way, why are they escaping New York right now? And the article is sitting right here in front of my face. Here it goes. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach escaped New York ahead of showdown with ABC. Now, rumor has it her birthday is coming up, and she likes to always visit Turks and Caicos. So we don't know where they're going right now. After we reported Amy Robach was spotted solo fleeing New York from JFK on Tuesday, we learned that TJ Holmes escaped with her. Sources told us that he is getting to the GMA lovers, and after being seen together recently, frolicking around in bars in New York and Miami, they've gone back to being, furtive. All right. They are on leave, so they might as well spend, as much time as they can with each other and away from the spotlight. All right. So another source confirmed they want to lay low and reveal few people know they're together. The non-stop coverage of the scandal is becoming exhausting. They underestimated that when something like this happens, other skeletons come out of the closet, and they're still married. Now, sources with knowledge of the couple's situation previously told Page 6 that Robach and Holmes felt like they were literally being stalked by cameras, and it felt really extreme and shitty when they were followed, and the affair was exposed last November. They're journalists, so they get it, but they're entitled to a private life. The whole concept of being stalked is really shitty, a third source also said. We're told they're appalled by being followed and photographed. It's unclear where the scandalous duo reportedly headed on Tuesday, but sources told Page 6 that Amy frequents Turks and Caicos and is gearing up to celebrate her 50th birthday on February 6. The birthday was going to be a big deal for her before their explosive affair took over, and that's what they heard. Now, meanwhile, negotiations with ABC are still ongoing. On Thursday, the couple will appear on Zoom together for mediation with ABC, according to TMZ. And it appears to be shaping up to be an all-out war. We hear ABC is waiting on the West Coast to give answers, as in parent company Disney, which is located in Burbank, California. No reps made any comments. So that's right. That right there is what's going on. So they are away already. We don't know where they're going. I guess they're trying to get away and have a little fun to themselves. They're together as a couple now. So what are you going to say to that? But like I said before, I think they got something against Kim Godwin. Need to watch her behind and make sure she's don't have any, things wrapped up in this. Plus, TJ, yeah, I think they trying to really get him out the door. For real, for real. I think so. I think they really trying to get him out the door. I really do. It's just really crazy, you know. But that's why I think he hired a lawyer. Okay, and like I said before, if the lawyer didn't think they have a case, they wouldn't have took his case. But something definitely is fishy going on, and I think they may be trying to get rid of Kim Godwin and TJ Holmes. I'm not too sure about Amy, but it's just really fishy to me how all of a sudden Kim Godwin is under fire because of TJ and Amy when she didn't even tell them to go on leave. She had them back on the air. Then after that, they was put on leave. So that right there would tell you that's Disney's doing. Okay? And I gave you the whole scenario about what she investigated, 2 years ago. Think about it. And with TJ, they waited now to spread out all this garbage against him. Now, is he a saint? No, he's not a saint. And he should not have been doing the things he had done. But he didn't do it by himself. If these females didn't want to be entangled with him, they would have said no. So they got to take some accountability as well. It takes two to tango, okay? But anyway, what do you guys think? I think something really fishy is going on, okay? I really do, especially if they get rid of him and keep Amy. Oh, yeah, it's really going to be something. But anyway, that's all I want to say. I'll talk to you guys later. Now, if I find out where they're going, I'll let you guys know. But I think she's trying to get out the city. She's tired of being, watched and photographed and video. And they're on another vacation together. So, hey, they try to get away. We'll see if they can get away. All right. Later, guys.